Hello everyone, welcome to Property Portfolio. I'm Smriti. This show aims to provide you with the information of property market here in Sydney. Whether you are a first home buyer or you want to buy multiple properties, or let's say you want to construct or even you want to buy a pre-designed home, this show offers you all. मेट्रो ग्रुप एन्ड पार्टनर्सले लिएर आएको यो शोमा हामीले मेट्रो ग्रुपका टिम मेम्बर्सहरूसित कुरा गर्दै आएका छौँ। हामीले लिएका इन्टरभ्यूहरूको थ्रुबाट होपफुली तपाईले थाहा पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ कि तपाईको हार्ड अर्न मनी कम्पनीले कसरी र कुन तरिकाले युटिलाइज गरिरहेका छ। Today we'll be meeting with the director of Metro Group and Partners, Shriti Sinha, who will also be giving us some of her insights on construction phase, which is being looked after the sister company of Metro Group and Partners, which is Lavis Construction and Urban Homes. So let's go and meet her.
Hi, my name is Shruti and I'm the director of Metro Homes and Partners. Here we deliver great quality products and dream homes to our clients. I'm extremely passionate and happy about the quality of product that we do and obviously giving beautiful dreams and making it a reality for all our people involved with us.
Hello Shriti, pleasure to have you in the show today.
Thank you,
with
same
us.
here.
So you are the director of Metro Group and Partners. So let me go ahead and ask you the question. As a director, what are your main responsibilities towards the company, towards the client? And also one more question for you. What makes Metro Group and Partners so different than all the other real estate companies out there, since it's such a competitive market?
Yes, of course. So firstly, thank you for having me here, Smriti. Pleasure is all mine. See, when I started this company, of course, the main mission and aim is, of course, to make the whole process for all our clients very smooth so that they do not have one single sleepless night while they're making their dream home. You know, because it's a very, very emotional decision. It's a very big ticket size product. So I think the least we can do as a builder is obviously to make the whole process quite smooth. So that's what exactly is the reason we are different from any other builder. We fully provide custom built house, so you do have a flexibility of choosing the kind of house and the floor plan you would want to go ahead with, so you do not have to fix or go with any other choice. So of course, your choice, your home, go for it, no extra cost for that. So I think that's the main reason why we are very different.
Yes, and Shriti, I also believe there are various construction the company offers. What are the various construction it is offering right now?
Yeah, so we are definitely doing house and land packages. So we do houses, we do knockdown rebuilds, we do renovations, we do granny flats. So you name it and we do it. So obviously everything under the sun, for example, your houses, your double story, single story, renovation, all of it, and we do it. As I said, it's fully custom, so we can do everything that you want us to do, again ensuring that we deliver right quality products as well.
Yes, and how long do you think this entire the construction process takes from start to finish?
Yeah, sure. So of course, if it's a single story house, if it is a single story house, we are looking somewhere around 5 to 6 months for the delivery of the house. If it's a double story, you might have to wait for another, say, 6-7 months. So that's the time frame that we've been able to accomplish for single and double story houses. Having said that, yes, there can be some situations because there are a lot of paperwork that needs to go to and fro from the council. So that is something that depends on council as well for some time. But usually if the case is standard and with no complications, and if it's not a very tricky floor plan, something we're trying to aim, I would say 6 to 8 months, and that's what we deliver the product between.
That sounds like the fair time.
Yes, very much
range.
fair. So we have had a lot of our clients who came to us saying that, you know, they've waited for their first, houses they would have built. I think the wait was more or less for a year or so, and they planned it accordingly, like, you know, because they thought it would be delivered in 6 months. And generally when you actually buy a house, you plan everything, like your kids schooling and all of that depends on that. So that's the whole thing we want to eliminate. As I said, we really want to eliminate the whole process of being really tricky. We want to make the whole process quite smooth for everyone and the experience to be really great. So we aim to deliver it in between 6 to 7 months.
Sounds beautiful. And Shruti, I also we were talking before, and there were like something about the inclusions, I believe.
Yes, of course.
Would you please let us know what is actually inclusion, and what are the packages, if they have any, for inclusions provided by the company?
Yeah, sure, of course. So basically, there are two kinds of inclusion when we talk about any particular builder. Of course, when you actually go to build a house, you would be seeing a kind of standard inclusions. Just to name few, I would say, for example, your ceiling height being a 2.4, your bench top being just a 20 mm. So there are a lot of things that is there, and then you pay some costing on top of whatever is your house ticket size to make it upgraded to what you're aiming to get. And that's what we thought initially, that obviously what we want to do is we do not care about, of course, adding few more extra money to make your house look beautiful and stunning. So the whole idea about, of course, doing it was to ensure that we deliver right quality products. So here we are providing you all top premium inclusions without spending any extra money on top of it. So we will be upgrading your ceiling height to a 2.7 to both the floors, unlike anyone else in the market. So we're giving you a 40 mm bench top because we know that you spend a lot of time in your kitchen. So of course, we want to, of course, just ensure that everything is very smooth. So as I said, we've got all top premium inclusions that we've provided. So I would say we had almost none of our clients who actually spend anything extra on top of the pricing that we have to upgrade things, just because I call it as top premium inclusions. So that's the reason when I see my clients, I encourage them to take the inclusions and just go it out anywhere, research in the market, because we are very, very confident that the quality of products and the inclusions that we are providing is unbeatable. So that's the confidence that we have in our product. And I think that's the feedback we have been getting in the market as well. So that of course makes us very happy. And I think we take pride in obviously delivering the kind of inclusions we're doing.
Definitely, because they're the most scary part also. Investing in a house is definitely
Of course,
daunting.
yes.
Because could be our hard-earned money, could be our
Any
dream
day,
home.
of course.
But beside that, also if there is any hidden cost, that's also another scary part. But then
Exactly.
since it's
Very
out and
true.
open, there are no any hidden costs. That's, I think,
Beautiful.
that we are
Exactly.
letting this out and open.
100%. I think that's exactly bang on, because that's what the experiences people come across. Like they are like, they have been told something extra, and then they come across a bit of shock when they get to know we have got a lot of prices in the site cost and different upgrades and all of that. So we want to get it all just plain simple thing, so that they do not have to get any kind of shock. And we want, at the end of the day, what we are aiming to give all my clients and all our clients is a very beautiful experience, because it's an emotional decision for all of them to actually buy a house, be it for their own living, investment, whatsoever. But I think they're spending a lot of money, so it's our responsibility to, of course, deliver a beautiful home for them.
You know how we still have sort of bit uncertainties about COVID. The restrictions are easing, but still there is a
Of course.
COVID crisis going on.
Of course.
Do you think in this period it's really good to invest in a property, or is it only that what people say? Or with your experience, do you truly suggest people to go ahead and give that deposit for their homes?
Very, very good question, Smriti. You know what, Smriti? Since last 1 year, since the time, unfortunately, COVID has hit the market, of course, there's been a lot of layoffs in the market. A lot of people have lost their jobs. Surprisingly, I think we have seen a lot of transactions happening in the housing industry. I think it's obviously mostly because government has been supporting the cause. There has been a lot of grants that nobody has ever seen in the market. So right now, government is supporting all the first home buyers, and they've been giving them, of course, there have been job seekers and job keepers as well. Having said that, of course, there has been a lot of support that has come across from the government, and it has definitely made the whole process smooth and very comfortable for everybody to get in the market. So there have been a lot of people who've been trying to get in the market since many, many years. Surprisingly, this is the time we have seen those people getting in the market. It's just because government has been supporting beautifully. There have been a lot of grants. There have been 25,000 grants that was happening up till November. The government extended it to make it up till March. So we're seeing those things and those support coming in. So I think, as I said, we have seen a lot of transactions happening, and I think this is beautiful. And as I said, yes, if the government supports, and then it is, thankfully we are getting out of COVID. There are very few to none cases existing in Australia right now, so that is again something. But yeah, we it's been, I think I would say this is the best time to get in the property market. If you've been waiting for this time, this is the time, because your government is supporting. I mean, the market is okay. There is a lot of land releases happening. So, of course, best time to buy the property is right now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And also, so that means there must be flow of clients happening for the property, be it first,
Of course,
be it
yes.
for the first home or investment.
Yeah.
So in this process, any sort of client feedbacks or any clients maybe complaints, if you be
Yeah,
honest,
sure,
that
sure.
that you have sort of experienced or you would like to share with us, please.
I would definitely like to share the experiences and the feedback that client has shared with us. It's been beautiful. Like honestly, like we get amazed. You wouldn't believe, but like we do have a weekly sales meeting that happens everything and every time, and I mean, the experience that all the sales agent have been getting, like, because the client gets so connected, because as I said, thankfully, and because we are aiming to get the same feedback anyway, all our clients are extremely happy with the kind of products that we're delivering. It's, this is an industry where a lot of promises are made and it's not completed. A lot of times it's not delivered. But as I said, we are aiming to get that, and I think we are almost there. I think all our clients are very, very happy. We've got all beautiful feedback. They're still connected. They still let us know when they're doing their housewarming. So kind of, you build that relationship, because we do aim to have this relationship for a longer run. We do get a lot of referral clients as well. So I think that's our biggest achievement, because we do get a lot of referral clients as well. So you would see we have got one client that signed in say 2018 with us, and you would see his brothers and his relatives coming all across. So I think that's the biggest achievement any company or any salesperson can achieve. So I think it's beautiful to see, like, every sales meeting that we have, our agents discussing the same thing and sharing the same feedback about their clients. So I would say the feedbacks have been amazing. We are overrun, and we were trying, and we would obviously try to maintain that from our side.
Yes, of course, definitely.
Yeah.
And Shruti, with your knowledge and experience, let's say if there is someone, the clients who wants to invest in their first home, or maybe they want to construct, or the company also offers a pre-designed home if they want to have that
Exactly.
one. Any
Yeah.
sort of suggestion for clients out there who wants to get into property market but still uncertain?
Yeah, sure.
What's the suggestion for them?
Again, I would just suggest that this is the right time, because again, you're getting a lot of benefits from the government. Market keeps changing, but I think, as I said, we have never seen such kind of support coming from the government like this ever. So again, as I said, yes, this is the best time to get in the market. We are here to help you. We are here to make your dream come reality, just because we are giving you all the flexibility of choosing the kind of house you want. So I think we are different, again, just because we are not charging you anything extra. You have all the flexibility to do it. So yeah.
So Shruti, I have one last question
Of
for
course,
you.
go for it. Yes.
You know how if this is the right time to invest, and if someone do want to invest in their first home or investment property, or even multiple properties they want, he or she wants to invest in, briefly could you explain what are the points that a potential buyer has to keep in mind?
I think as a first step, it's extremely important that we all filter the kind of property that we can actually fit into. And by that, I'm talking about the suburbs, because, once you know what is your borrowing capacity, you will be able to then finalize the kind of suburb you can actually fit into, right? Because then there are different suburbs that are all with a different ticket sizes. So I think once you have sorted out your finances, you know your borrowing capacity, you know which suburb you can consider. Now, once you've done that, that's where you can then kind of think on what kind of houses you want to go ahead with, right? Like, of course, everybody has their own requirement. Do you really need a double story or you need a single story? So obviously it all depends on, so you have to zero in into what you actually are aiming to get, single, double, with a granny, because a lot of people are looking to get their investment as well with their houses that they're living in. So obviously that's again very, very important. And then, as I said, of course, what kind of house? It's again a very beautiful filter, but I would say it's extremely important that you know the kind of house that you're aiming to get. So these are few basic things that we need to know, but I would keep sorting the finance as number one. It's extremely important, because unless you know your borrowing capacity and you know how much of a money that you can spend, it's really hard to kind of finalize any particular property. So I think we can obviously start with that, and then we can filter out few things, and that should be okay.
Yes, lovely. Thank you so much, Sweetie, for
Thank
your
you.
time, your
Thank you for having me.
information.
Thank
No
you.
worries, our pleasure. I believe our clients must have learned few things about property market
hope so.
through you.
Yes.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you to you all for being with us in the show today. तपाईहरुलाई सिडनीको प्रपर्टी मार्केटसित जुडेका केही क्वेशन्सहरु छन्, फर्स्ट होम बाईदेखि लिएर कन्स्ट्रक्सनदेखि लिएर अथवा प्रपर्टीकै फाइनान्सको केही क्वेशन्सहरु छ भने मेट्रो ग्रुप एन्ड पार्टनर्सलाई कन्ट्याक्ट गर्न नहिचकिचाउनुहोस् होला। अर्को हप्ता फेरि भेट्नेछौँ। टिल देन प्लिज टेक केयर।